Mr. Smooth. That was old school. Is that the last people? Is there more people?
No, I don't know.
Oh, there's a guy.
You don't want him out here if he's getting locked up. What if he's bad?
He's got to be real bad if they're doing that. All right, we woke up in Munich.
It's very German here. Very German.
What do you mean?
It's just very German. Look at that building.
Oh yeah,
That's not German.
That is very German.
They have a lot of Jettas.
Yeah.
Whatever these are.
German engineering. Das ist gut.
I have a German car.
Das ist sehr gut. We're here at the Surftown O2 Wave Pool. We got invited here for an event today. I don't exactly know what's going on, but I have a surf session at 10 o'clock. The goal today is to just give you guys the full-blown experience of the wave pool. Right now we're walking from our hotel. Wave pool's right over here. Hopefully we get to surf a lot. Thank you, Endless Surf, for having us. Let's go check it out.
You never get a thing.
Thanks, Jordan.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Jordan.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Surprise.
Hi, how are you?
First big surprise of the day. Walked in. I was like, what's the water like? I'm good in my 3.2, right? Or do I need boots? And they're like, dude, the water's like 54 degrees. You need a 4.3 for sure. So I had to go back to the room and get my other suit. This is gnarly. Plus my suit was in the old Thames yesterday. Funny thing is, this morning I wasn't thinking 4.3. I almost reached for my board shorts.
Action 5.
What are we thinking?
We're about to freaking shred.
Oh, I gotta go get my thing.
What? To Surftown.
Yeah.
What are you, alive?
We're on. First sesh. Claims.
It was good.
It wasn't?
I know it was bad. You were not doing good.
Why?
You look like you've been traveling for 4 days.
A great aspect about wave pools is the ability to try something over and over and over again until you do it, and then you can take that and implement it into the ocean. I would say the weakest part of my surfing is probably my backhand. So we're about to do a 1-hour session on a left. I can't do anything but go left. I avoid going left at all costs. But today, we're gonna try to improve my backhand surfing here at Surftown Munich on the Endless Surf Machine. So we're stoked. Wish me luck. Backhand needs some work, boys. That's what we're here for. First session under my belt. Definitely a learning curve. Like most wave pools, wasn't super easy to figure out, and then the left's even harder, to be honest. So I don't want to talk too much about it. I have some ideas in my head of what I need to improve on, but we're surfing again at 1 o'clock, so looking forward to going back out there and trying it again. Definitely did not need the full suit 4 mil with the hood. I think a 3.2 in boots is gonna be perfect. I think the water's about 60 degrees. Good first attempt. I'm kind of a slow learner in wave pools, so I always get a little caught up in the beginning, I feel like, and then once I get a little more comfortable, I can start flowing a little bit, but we'll see how this goes. Other people out there were absolutely demolishing it. Stoked to be in Germany, and what a cool place. If you're unfamiliar with where we are, this is the O2 surf town in Munich, Germany. Munich is also home to the most famous novelty wave in the world, the Eichbach River Wave. And now, they have a wave pool. It's less than 10 minutes from the Munich airport, a really easy commute, and there's plenty of hotels nearby. We stayed at the Prize by Radisson for just 45 euros a night. My wife wasn't a big fan, but I will say it got the job done for a good price and access to the wave pool. As you saw this morning, we walked here. Besides the pool, the park offers a lot of amenities, like this fancy hot tub to warm up after a surf session. It's literally the hottest hot tub I've ever been in, so be careful. Showers, a water filling station, boards of wetsuits to rent. This could be an easy stop for a long layover in Munich. There's food and drinks on site with a nice little cafeteria seating area to wind down and relax, or even watch clips after your session. All your surf clips are available through the flow state system set up at the park. There's surfboard racks to hold all your things and plenty of area to warm up and stretch before a session. There's waves for all levels. This right here is the beginner wave. It offers a slow, unintimidating roller for new surfers to get used to that feeling of gliding down the line on a wave. The Endless Surf machine offers a variety of waves for all levels, and I was lucky enough to try out some of the best waves that they have on tap. So they have a bunch of different settings at the wave pool here. I think that we were surfing either the advanced wave or the expert wave, which is 3 turns in an air section. But there is a specific air section wave, and there also is a specific barrel wave. So hopefully we get to try everything while I'm here. And yeah, we're stoked. The dream. Nothing like leaving your boots the other end of the wave pool. Looks like we're getting ready for another section. Maybe an air section, maybe a barrel. Maybe I'll do an air for once in my entire life. Surf blogger, actually, the very first one. What's up, everybody? First, just want to say thank you, Tanner. Thanks, Endless Surf and Surftown, for having me here. Stoked to be here. Really fun experience this morning, surfing some waves. My name's Ben Gravy. I'm a surfer from New Jersey. I started making YouTube videos about 10 years ago about what I call novelty waves, new and different types of waves, obscure stuff. And I've been able to turn it into a career, some merchandising, surfboards, soft tops, a clothing line, a bunch of great partnerships within the surfing industry. And I've been able to visit a lot of wave pools and enjoy this new thing that we're doing. So thanks for having me.
What do you think is kind of the key, and what separates it from other sports and other industries?
Started my business with $0, just going out there making YouTube videos, putting them up online. And I didn't really think of it as marketing. Like, I was genuinely enthusiastic about what I was doing. Even though, like, I'm not a world-class surfer, I'm not on a world tour surfing level, I think the genuine stoke factor is what got people to be like, oh, this guy's genuinely excited about these waves, even if they're not the best waves in the world. And I believe that surfers, for the most part, can smell BS. like a mile away. So I believe that it has to be genuine. Coming into something like this, it kind of maps itself as I go. But there's a couple things that I pick out early on. The most core lord surfer on the planet and the most beginner surfer on the planet can both find value in certain things in my video. Give them the proper information about the experience. The core surfers are looking for the air sections. They're looking for the, the advanced waves. And then the beginners are looking for maybe more of an experience. Small waves, fun, the restaurant, all that. So I need to make sure that I'm covering something for everyone. And I also believe one of my big things that is kind of always traveling through all my content is just like being open about my own situation and kind of just like letting the audience know like it's okay if you're a kook, or it's okay kind of if you're not the best surfer, or like I'm just gonna go out there and try, and kind of just showing them my real authentic experience, like a lot of information packed into one viewable thing that you can watch it in 20 minutes and you can get all the information you ever need about a location or a spot. I think every surfer can get value from something like that. People surf for mental health, they surf for a workout on the weekend, they surf just to relieve stress, and that's most surfers. So for me, I embrace it, because I would love to see these kids that I was surfing out here today, I would love to see them be able to make careers out of this and do it for life and be able to make money. So to me, the more surfers, the bigger this whole thing gets. As long as we keep it under control and steer it the right direction, we can give these kids opportunities, because right now, being a professional surfer is almost not a career opportunity. It's very, very tough. And I would love to see it become something that kids can actually, like a goal for kids, and they can achieve it.
Did you ever post something, Instagram or YouTube, and it just like went crazy? Like, what happened?
When I first started posting the novelty waves, I saw something in something that no one was looking at. And when I shared it, a lot of people wanted to look at it. And I was like, that's interesting, because everyone else was looking at it too, they just didn't go surf it. So that made me be like, whoa. And well, that's my whole career, so. Meatballs with my wife.
This is a wild dinner. Like for Germany, I have chili, which is American, white rice, which is Asian, salad, I don't know what that is. This is guacamole, which is Mexican, and this seems to be French. And you went Italian.
And das ist gut. No, this is a Swedish meatball.
We're in Germany, so it's not Swedish.
Oh.
It's literally, it has red sauce in it.
But now you're on a separate team. Oh.
We were almost on the same team.
We got separated, but
This is the
Mateus contracted.
Do you want to get sponsored? We can work something out. I might sponsor Robbie McCormick. This is the client cup. It's gonna be gnarly. What do you think?
I mean, I thought you were gonna win on Robbie's team. Now
They took me off Robbie's team.
Sorry, Robbie's gonna win.
Because they were in there watching Stab Highway.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Because they realized how dangerous
Because
it
you
was.
were the intermediate. You were this. He's the pro surfer. You were like the next tier down.
It's sad.
It's the truth, though. I can't deny it.
So, competition. Haven't done a competition in years. Wish me luck. We're gonna figure it out.
Bub, you gotta just. The
I
rib
know.
curl judges, Bub. The rib curl.
Thank you. So we get to surf 2 waves total. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's just rigole pas.
Tu rigoles avec tes amateurs, ouais.
He's our expert.
He's the expert.
Does that check out?
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Serious? He's from Biarritz.
Oh, is he?
Ripping. He's ripping.
All right, the moment of truth.
Let's go.
smokiness.
But you got a 10.
We don't know that I got a 10.
No, you got a 10. They were telling me you got a 10.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, we're good, dude. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. All right, pro division going out next. Wish me luck. Thank you, thank you. Here we go.
Trans World Surf, the video game.
Oh yeah. What?
Dr. Smooth.
Is he about to go? Dude, why do you, what's up with that? Is that for show?
No, I just unplugged it. It's just dying.
I told him to leave that stupid monitor at the house, dude. It's gonna scare everybody away.
Dr. Smooth, let's hear it.
On the glassiest left, look, 1 turn, 2 turns. Wow.
Wow.
The 3rd turn was money. 4th turn, nice carve. 5th turn, oh. He put his head, no.
Oh! That was old
end. Dude,
he just keeps getting better, people.
that was a 10.
Dude, that phone climb. Robbie McCormick, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, my water filmer skills are pretty insane. Someone in the surf industry pull their head out of their ass and sponsor Robbie McCormick. That's my claim, dude. Get the f out of here. If anyone watched Stab Highway on Stab Magazine, me and Robbie were on the same team. We were on Team Purple. And we almost won. This is my straight up endorsement of Robbie McCormick. This guy deserves to surf for a living. He's unsponsored right now. You guys don't understand. He's the gnarliest guy out. The gnarliest guy out. Get out there, legend. Yes, sir.
This is.
Yeah. When you look this good in Germany, everyone freaks out.
Dude, what if you did one of those backflips in that?
We're gonna surf in them tomorrow.
I don't know exactly what we're in for right now, but
Sweating already.
we're in for something. I'll tell you that. I did all right. I didn't get the full lederhosen, but Jordan's decked.
Well, I don't have the tights, but I think it's fine.
To the nines. We did pretty good for free. I think this is, yeah. Wow.
This is wild.
Kollektiv noch einmal. Team of Sin!